Welcome to Mind Wellness Hub. Let's discover your learning style. Have you ever wondered why some people learn best by listening, while others prefer to see things written down? It's all about learning styles. Just like we all have favorite colors and foods, we also have favorite ways to learn. The VARK model helps us understand these different styles. VARK stands for Visual, Auditory, Read, Write, and Kinesthetic. Each style describes how people best take in and remember information. Knowing your learning style can make a big difference in how well you learn. It helps you study smarter, not harder. So, are you ready to discover your learning style? Let's dive in and explore the world of VARK. Picture this, the visual learner. Do you love looking at pictures, diagrams, and maps? Do you find it easier to understand information when you see it in front of you? If so, you might be a visual learner. Visual learners are like detectives who see clues everywhere. They learn best when information is presented visually. Think about it. When you see a colorful chart or a detailed diagram, it's easier to remember the information. Visual learners love using highlighters, drawing pictures in their notes, and watching videos to help them learn. So, if you're a visual learner, embrace your inner artist and use visuals to your advantage. Tune in, the auditory learner. Do you love listening to music, podcasts, and audiobooks? If so, you might be an auditory learner. Auditory learners are like radios tuned into the world of sound. They learn best when information is presented through listening and speaking. When you hear a teacher explain a concept clearly or listen to a lecture, it's easier to remember the information. Auditory learners love having discussions, recording lectures, and using rhymes and jingles to help them learn. So if you're an auditory learner, turn up the volume on your learning and let your ears guide you. Word up, the read-write learner. Do you love reading books, writing stories, and taking detailed notes? Do you find it easier to understand information when you can read it and write it down? If so, you might be a read-write learner. Read-write learners are like detectives who solve mysteries with words as their clues. They learn best when they can process information through reading and writing. Think about it. When you read a textbook or write an essay, you're actively engaging with the information. Read-write learners love making lists, using flashcards, and summarizing information in their own words to help them learn. So, if you're a read-write learner, grab your favorite pen and paper and let the words flow. Action, the kinesthetic learner. Do you love playing sports, building things, and doing hands-on activities? Do you find it easier to understand information when you can move around and experience it firsthand? If so, you might be a kinesthetic learner. Kinesthetic learners are like explorers who learn by doing. They learn best when they can use their bodies and senses to interact with the world around them. Think about it. When you build a model, act out a scene, or conduct an experiment, you're using your whole body to learn. Kinesthetic learners love role-playing, using manipulatives, and taking breaks to move around. So, if you're a kinesthetic learner, get up and get active. Now that you've explored the 4 VARK learning styles, you're probably starting to see which one best describes you. Visual learners love pictures, diagrams, and seeing information. Auditory learners love listening, discussing, and using sound. Read-write learners love reading, writing, and using words. Kinesthetic learners love moving, doing, and experiencing. Use this knowledge to make learning more fun and effective. Try different study techniques that match your style and see what works best for you. Ready to explore more? Subscribe to Mind Wellness Hub and click the notification button.